This is not a regular podcast episode. This is a special edition episode. So when you see Uce Libre, my friends like that hops on, man, they're here to just go ahead and we're just gonna we're just gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of change the flavor, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Why, Uce? Tell me why the sky's blue. Tell me why this money is green. Now, Lord, please, tell me why I do these things to make tea. Now, yeah, let me. They kick me out of church, cause I just don't listen. Always fall asleep when the preacher is preaching. Not my fault, I do love God, but on Saturday nights, I be all up on God. Trying to save the world with the homies. My KD rising with my homies.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? To all the coconuts, it's your Uce. Why, Uce? With the host right here that I got, man. The man that's came back to us, my man, Uce Libre. And this podcast is sponsored by nobody. So this episode is sponsored by nobody. I'm tired of saying that, y'all. It's like, what, 30 episodes already out there? Maybe 40? I need some sponsors, yo.
Real talk. That's only real talk, Uce. If you need sponsors, throw it out there. Who knows?
Yeah, the shades I got on. If you are a company that's rock, you looking for a model, well, look no further. You got your boy Uce here to go ahead and put that, rock them shades. But to the new listeners, man, this episode, this podcast is a Samoan podcast. You know, what we do is we invite entrepreneurs, small business owners, content creators, and just people like Uce Libre and everybody that just want to get on the platform, you know what I'm saying? Shine the light for those that don't know what you can do besides the ordinary, man. Uce Libre, man, welcome back to the platform.
Hey, thank you. Happy to be here. God damn it.
For real, Uce, man, I feel the pain, bro. It's only Monday. This recording is on Monday. We were supposed to record on when we were supposed to record Sunday, Saturday, maybe, but you know what I'm saying? Uce Libre is a busy man.
Myself, gotta go to church.
You know what I'm saying? So God is watching you. So did you really go to church?
No, nigga.
And to the listeners, man, disclaimer. There you go. Everything we say is just our own personal opinion. Seek advice from a professional person. You know what I'm saying? This is just here. We're here to entertain you, to help you pass time. You might be at work and you got 10, 12 hours that you got to go. Well, that's why you're tuning in, man, to hear these beautiful, wonderful voice serenade you. Next thing you know, it's time to punch out, baby. That's what we're all about, man. You know what I'm saying? You might learn something or you might not. You might disagree, but it's all right, man. It's your own personal opinion, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Uce, it's good to have you on, man. You know what I'm saying?
So happy to be back, Uce. Happy to be back.
You know, I know you've seen the Uce and how it's been going, bro. You know, but Uce,
yeah.
So we got two topics so far. We might cover it, we might not. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? We'll see how the night goes, man. We're only gonna try to be on for like 20 minutes. If we go past that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, man. I'm not even gonna edit this shit, Uce, because I'm tired, Uce. You know what I'm saying? That's when you say, why, Uce? You know what I mean?
Why, Uce?
Because I'm tired of the bullshit, Uce. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. So I'm happy to be back, same old shit, different day. So, the sun's out, so, things are picking up. Other than that, God is good, bills are paid.
Mm-hmm.
Food is in the refrigerator. No one to cook it, so we're door dashing it all the time. But shit, man, can't complain. Happy as a clam.
Yeah, but we're gonna jump right to it, man. We got two topics. Okay. Two topics we're going to cover. First one, we're going to talk about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have our own opinions about that. And then the next topic, if we do get to it, we're going to talk about two fathers. How do you say fathers in Spanish or Latin? How do you say father?
Shit. Esposa.
Oh,
that's wife.
Oh.
Shit. I don't know, bro.
It's Samoan Tama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're going to talk about two dads who is going to be putting together a wedding. and we'll see how that goes, man. You know what I'm saying? See if that's how you do it in your culture. But yeah, man, to the
Mm-hmm.
non-Polynesians, Polynesian is what? What is Polynesian? Polynesian is us. Us motherfuckers that are from the island. And the island
Mm-hmm.
that's all over the Pacific Ocean. That's what we are, man. I gotta tell
Bro,
you.
yeah, that's everyone. Polynesians, Micronesians, Melanesians, we're all Pacific Islanders.
There you go.
Even Japanese people, I consider them Filipinos. I consider them Pacific Islanders, bro. Papua New Guinea, all of them except Australia. That's not an island. But yeah.
There you go, y'all. Y'all heard us here, man. We're gonna educate you because for the non-listeners, especially, man, your boy's been busy on TikTok, man. I got people all around the world, bro, chiming in from Poland, from
Mm.
Russia, from some other shit that I don't know. Shout out to my Africans. Shout out to see what I'm saying, to the Tahinas out there.
Chinese.
Chiwan, you know what I'm saying? Chinese, Japan, Koreans, the Chinks, all of y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We're gonna educate you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm tired, man. I'm tired of trying to do this shit and the followers is slow, bro. It is slow motion with it. It ain't even like sheesh. Yeah, man.
So the
What's up?
baby steps will lead to bigger steps. So hang
Yeah.
in there, hang in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how things always go. It always starts slow, and then you just need the one time you get the opportunity, you take it and you run with it, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna take off for you.
I dig it.
Did I get that from a movie? Is that 8
Dylan.
Miles?
Dylan. It takes one shot, one time, whatever you call it, man. I'm not a rapper. I'm a singer. I'm an R&B lover. I'm a lover, not a hater. But you're right, man. For reals. What about give the listeners a quote from DMX? You know what I'm saying? I know you got one of them, Uce.
Oh man, to live is to suffer, but to survive, well, that's to find meaning in the suffer. So it kind of goes along with what you're saying. Hey, bro, just suffer through it, but something good might come out of it, or something might come out of it that you want, and then you don't complain anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the suffer is good. I always tell my kids, suffer through it because you learn a lot about yourself and the lessons that come along with it that'll help you throughout life. So suffer, motherfuckers. It's good for you.
R.I.P. DMX. Yes. But we're going to get right to it, man. We're going to get right to it, man. So, okay. Dwayne Johnson, the reason why I brought up Dwayne The Rock Johnson, my Uce gets a lot of credit. First of all, shout out to The Rock. Shout out to The Rock, even though you ain't following why Uce, The Rock. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to talk about you, bro, because I'm hating on you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to The Rock. No, I'll say this. There is a view on The Rock that not just, because I see on social media the things he's done, the movies and how he takes over and he strong arms a lot of the decisions that they're making, and then that leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And also the Oprah Winfrey thing with Maui and the fires and stuff. And that left a lot of bad taste in people's mouths. The way people portray him now, it used to be like he was the man, and I was proud. I still am proud, but man, they're starting to see him in a different light. And I was one of the ones that was mad, like, nah, he's still the man. But then there are things that are coming out, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's something there about what these people are thinking. So the funny thing is I'm like, that's not his Samoan side. That's not his Samoan side. That's definitely his Meuli side. But that sounds racist as hell.
Yeah, but
it sounds racist as hell.
So y'all don't get offended. Tangata uli, which is black.
It sounds
black people. That's his black side.
Their majority of the Samoans I know are very humble, soft-spoken, and we'll kind of fade into the light if they were, but you know, we're talking about The Rock, so he probably can't do that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like the dude was here and now he's down here, and I hope he can just fade away for a little bit, like how most Samoans do it, and then come back in a better light. Because there's a lot of people that don't like him, and I can understand why. And it's sad as hell because he is the man. In my book, he's still the man.
Yeah, man. You used to be the man. Now you just, I don't know what to call it, man. You know, he's just it's just, I mean, for me, I would just only wanted to bring him up because I keep hearing him promote. Oh, he's good. He's doing this. The Rock is doing so much, but he ain't doing nothing for Samoans, Samoans specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying that because I don't. He likes to. He's been using our culture
The culture.
as
Yeah.
as a as a beacon of light, as the one that's. But he's not actually helping our community. At least I haven't seen that. I can go as far as like I even did a little bit of research, like on ChatGPT and Google, like show me something that The Rock has specifically done for the people of Samoa. And you know what
Nah.
it said, man? It said The Rock has donated. You know, remember the tsunami back in 2009?
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah,
he did a donation for the Samoan community. But you know what, bro? I haven't seen that. I don't remember recalling The Rock actually dumping in a lot of money or even just helping out our people. Not that we're asking you to help us, but the fact is he likes to represent us. He has our tribe, he has the tattoo, he has the look.
yeah.
But I mean, us as Polynesian Samoans specifically, when we see the motherfucker dance, it's embarrassing, yo. It's embarrassing. You know what I mean?
No,
At least,
I mean, there's
go
there's
ahead.
two ways you can look at it. There's two ways you can look at it. He represents, and then you get proud, and you're like, "Damn, that's what's up." He's putting us on the big screen, so everyone knows, like, "Oh, that's what we're about." And then, secondly, on the flip side, you would think, okay, if he's representing us, but does he take care of us in the sense that if you're going to use the culture, and I'm speaking from stuff I gather from people, and just in relation to other like Michael Jordan, like how Black people talk about Michael Jordan, and I can see their the reason why they complain. Like he's using the culture, but he has a platform because of the culture, but does he do anything for the culture? You
Yeah.
know?
Does he
You
do
know?
anything like Marshawn Lynch? Marshawn Lynch is a good example, right? As a
Yeah.
running back for the Seahawks, the man went back to the Bay Area
Yeah.
representing Oakland. You go to in the city of Oakland, everybody loves Lynch, Marshawn
Right.
Lynch. You know what I'm
Well, and
saying, man?
here's the thing: like in Samoa, we're in American Samoa is not as bad, but in independent state of Samoa, what The Rock can do in terms of like even just giving, let's just say 500,000. 500,000. I'm pretty sure that's probably nothing to him. Just looking at his net worth, that amount of money for an island like that can make some huge changes. It can build schools because they don't. It's not like they have funds like how the federal government here has funds. Like even the most shittiest schools here are way better than the schools that are there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
him just giving and building schools or doing something for the kids, and as an example, can go a long way because they're dirt poor there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yes.
poor as hell. And when I think about The Rock and how he represents, yeah, we're proud, like how Michael Jordan played ball, but never spoke up against black, crime, like stuff that black people go through, and a lot of black folks would say the same thing. Barack Obama is another example. He was president, but barely did anything for black people. As what I watched from podcasts and all the other stuff. Same thing for The Rock. So it makes you wonder, like, like, are we the complainers or should we just appreciate it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it not good enough that he put us on the map? Why do we have to ask for more? But the thing is that I feel like he's inflating the culture, like the Samoa culture, so much on every angle that that might even be the wrong word. But he's always representing. But the things that matter, like taking care of the folks back home, which is probably not his responsibility, but he is a Matai as well, and that's another can of worms. You know, not that.
That's another can of worms for the non coconuts. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's not that I'm not advocating like do more for us, Dwayne Johnson. My whole point is, you know, like we talked about on when you were here, when you were on the platform, the importance of business. You look at your data. So I looked up your data, Dwayne Johnson, and I don't see none of your data has anything to do with Samoa or American Samoa. You got the tattoo.
yeah,
You have a chief name, and the chief is supposed to take care. Maybe you're taking care of your own family. That okay? I see that. I see that. But the thing is, you're sitting on so much wealth by rocking our culture. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? And my example, another one for Samoan, give Troy Polamalu. Troy Polamalu. Who else is another one? Troy Polamalu has less money than you have, as Dwayne Johnson has. And he has done so much. He has done so much to uplift American Samoa when it came to football. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
The programs that we have out there. Heck, 60 Minutes, all that stuff started happening when Troy Polamalu was out there. He done that
mhm,
along with all the other vets. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Sapolu. Well, who else? The one from the 49ers. I'm just just
yeah,
to name a few. There's a lot of besides Troy Polamalu, but not only just Samoans, they also had the brothers. The brothers that were there too from the former
yeah,
NFL players. They showed up. But you don't see Dwayne Johnson's team show up in the island like how Troy Polamalu and their team has. That's what he can at least
yeah.
do. You said something
Well,
about you said something about oh even 500,000 will do. Man, if you don't want to give the money, at least give the people that you have around you, your team, to help the people back then to teach them the ways to negotiate deals. Because I remember not too long ago, I remember that there are some from Samoa, from Upolu, from Samoa representatives that will go to Japan, will go to China, and represent and try to showcase why Samoa is a good place to go vacation at. Just stuff like that
mhm.
to be a tourist spot. You know what I'm saying? Because a tourist spot will bring so much money into the island. He could have done something like that.
Yeah,
You see
you
what I'm
know
saying?
the phrase that comes to my mind when I think about things like that,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why some of these Samoans go back and give some, back to the community is like sons of Samoa. Like if you're a true son of Samoa, because let's say you were born there, you were raised there, or you were raised by two Samoan parents. I'm not saying anything about The Rock being just his mom or Samoan. I'm just saying when you're connected in a way to your culture, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe not the money, but they took their time and effort. Like let's say this: those NFL players, as an example, they took their connections and took it back to the islands because,
Mm-hmm.
of course, we all know NFL players, like that's the number one import. You know what The Rock could do is the other the other entertainment, is vessel he can use is go down there and train people to be wrestlers, or
Mm-hmm.
take some wrestlers down there and do like clinics,
Yeah,
because there's a
just like the
lot
one
of
he has in
famous
Miami.
one.
I
Yeah.
know he has a ring out there somewhere in Florida. But why don't you? Yeah, why don't you do
Yeah,
that, Dwayne Johnson?
take some,
Have a gym out there because our people are talented. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Don't
Well,
be
it'll
gatekeepers.
alleviate.
Don't be
And
gatekeepers.
you bring up a good point about having a gym. There, like for Samoa, it's one of the most obese country. I think we number one a few times over the last 10, 15 years. Well, more than a few times. And having a gym and having a wrestling football. The more you can add in there, and then that is a pipeline for Samoans to actually come out here and make something of themselves in those two areas where Samoans thrive, which is football and wrestling. So, but no one has done the wrestling part. No one has done that. We've only seen football clinics. But maybe that's something he can do. I mean, not only him, because okay, we're bagging on him, but there's other Samoans in WWE now? They can do the same thing. Why don't they think like that? You know, I don't know.
Correct.
Is it because NFL players make more money? I don't know if they make more money, but why isn't it something they can build or come down to the islands and promote for another facet for these guys to just try to make a career out of what they went through in the WWE? You know, that'll be something cool. Actually, we don't want no money, and most people in Samoa, money was a bad example. If you ask them if they want money, they don't want handouts.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
just
that's the thing
want
about our
show us the
culture.
way. I mean, just give us,
Yeah,
help us at least
right. The
show
tools.
us
Give us
the
the
right path.
tools.
Give us the tools.
Right.
That's what we want, man.
Navigating through the system. You know why the Hawaii family navigates pretty well is because they had people before them, their fathers and uncles, that know how to get into the industry. Well, if it's like that, then that means only they know the secret sauce. So if no one ever comes to Samoa and open up any of these clinics to help them, navigate through it, and we might just be naive and talking like that, but I think it speaks for itself that the Anawa'is consistently show up each generation because they know how to navigate through the system,
It's pretty much their business. Yeah.
The
It's
proof is in
family
the
business.
pudding when it comes to that. So let's just say if The Rock came down and he trains, I don't know, and he brings down other wrestlers and they talk about this WWE thing, and he trains like 50 and he gets two of them to join. The possibility of those two families becoming the likes of Anawai, that means you just built a generation that can be just as big or better, or you know what I'm saying? Like they'll have a track record just like the Anawais. And guess what? You helped out two Samoan generations that can thrive and have what you have. And that to me, that's pretty cool. Kind of like all these NFL players, because some of those clinics I know some people personally help them and not look at them. They know the way, they know the secret sauce, they're training their sons to do the right thing, and how to move and navigate through the system to try to get their best chances to making it to the NFL. I mean, chances are they say our chances are better than any other, but the thing is, if you don't know how to navigate, like you have a superstar player go to the wrong junior college, and no eyeballs are on him. Well, guess what? You just lost that whole, all those eyes and stuff on you, and make your journey a lot harder. But if people, like if people like that knows how to place and how to navigate through the system, I say why not? I say, why shouldn't they do it? They should do it. We don't want money. We just want opportunities. But I think we're getting off. Because if we go back to The Rock, why doesn't he? The thing is, a lot of people, they see him in such a different light. And I was up on arms. I'm like, no, fuck that. No, he's the man still. But more and more things come out. I'm like, yeah, this guy's messing up, man. But and the thing what makes me feel kind of weird is he represents Samoa so much that it almost makes me feel like people are looking at him and looking at all of us too, because you represent us so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the same thing that made me proud of him, made me like, damn, fade out like most times, like humble yourself and fade out, and then come back stronger.
I mean, yeah, we all know it's one of them things, man. The world, we enjoy underdogs. And Dwayne Johnson was at a point where he was an underdog and he came up. That $7 thing that he keeps talking about.
Yeah.
He came up out the gutter. He did all that. And then, of course, he's so successful. It's been so long, longevity.
Mhm.
Of course, people are going to hate. You know what I mean? But I just always go back into the fact that you keep rocking our culture, but what are you doing for our culture? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I
Yeah.
can easily just hear him be like, "Well, I paid the way. Okay, you paid the way, but there's still more to it, buddy." You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
why I go back to Troy Polamalu as an
Yeah.
example. The man wasn't even raised. You can't argue with the fact that Troy Polamalu was never raised in American Samoa, too. He was raised in Oregon. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Mhm.
the fact that he had, and then his wife, Troy Polamalu's wife, is not even Samoan, too. But the
Yeah.
fact is, the Uce still took the time to go out there to Samoa, along with everybody else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
He
the
took a bunch
difference,
of
man.
people.
Yeah. He took a
Took a
bunch
bunch
of
of
people. He
people.
did his own thing. He went around. He toured, being an inspiration. Dwayne Johnson. And, I remember, man. I hear it from Samoans all the time when they even
Mm.
show up at the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Uso,
Yeah.
Uso, Dwayne, rock, rock.
Right.
Not even acknowledged. No acknowledgement, bro. No acknowledgement.
Yeah. I
So
can already see. I can already see. Like, if you post this, there's gonna be two. There's gonna be two sides to, But to me, my angle is because I'm taking a step back and looking at it. Because there will be a point if the rock just keeps going downhill, then I will start thinking, please stop representing us. You know,
yeah.
see, stay in your, stay doing what you do, but just stop being, because the worst enough is there's not that many of us. And for every little grain of, you know, good, good media or whatever, good reputations and stuff like that we can get, I'll take because, you know, the way I think about it is a lot of people think now currently Samoans are big, scary, but they're nice as hell. I like that. Not the
Mm-hmm.
scary part. You try to break the mode when people meet you and they're like, "Oh, you're Samoan. Oh, I wouldn't mess with them." I always tell them, "No, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that stigma.
yeah, yeah. They're big and scary, but if you actually talk to one of us, we're actually very soft-hearted.
Mm-hmm.
All if I know every Samoan wears their heart on their sleeve. And if you meet one, they'll be like the scariest looking person, but in that room, probably be the first person to take their shirt off their back for you if they saw you shivering in an alley or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way it is. So to go back to the rocks thing, like there are things about Samoans that I can recognize he doesn't carry. Like the humbleness, like he's humble, but there's also Samoan humble. There's things that like there's things I can see because I have Afakasi friends too. There's things that are missing that not that I'm saying we're better. It's just it's different if you're Samoan, and even full-blooded Samoans. The way Samoans from the island act to the Samoans here is different too. So when I
Mm-hmm.
see The Rock, yeah, you're different. You're different. The way you act is different. That's why, and we think about where we come from. Our last name is very important. Our image is very important. And people always say, watch what you say, watch what you do. Especially if you're named after your dad. Like, hey, are you the Yosua from over there in Pancong? Yeah. Oh, I know your dad. He's a good man. He's a good, they always, so if you're named after your dad or you're from Samoa, you have to represent, be humble, be a good person, and not fuck it up. Shit. But yeah, not hating on the rock or anything. It's just observation. You can see some things are not very Samoan like, like, and to me, I'm like, there's a point where you just got to say, hey, stop representing us if you're going to keep doing the damn things that you're doing. Just stop it.
Just stop it, yo. I mean, shoot, you know what I mean? Well, there you go, folks. To close this conversation out, we still support you, Dwayne. We still support you, The Rock. You know
In
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
breath.
You the same. The Rock. If you smell where The Rock is cooking, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say to you because you don't. First of all, we ain't got no place to even talk to you. You know what I'm saying? We're not at your level. So it
The
is
only
what it
say
is.
the only thing I can say is we actually can say we have a voice off of the things I said. Like if you represent Samoa, represent us well. Because like just think what a Samoan would do in a room full of, like executives. He would be quiet and he will always be laughing. He'll always, they ask him questions, he just laugh it off. Everything's, whatever, cool, we don't do power trips. That's not in our DNA. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like we're very soft spoken. I get it. You have to be a certain way to be alpha and this and that. But the real alphas are the ones that can control everything they can pretty much come off soft spoken, but still carry the whole room well. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to be loud and in charge. You can be the scary guy in a room that says very little. No, that's just we're probably passing the threshold of being judgmental now, but I'm just saying from observations, purposes, a lot of people don't like The Rock, and I can kind of see why off of some of the things we've mentioned and talked about.
I'm always going to support. I'm always going to support Dwayne Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I don't forget what he has done for our community, but it's kind of getting saturated. So that's why I figure I bring him up because I keep seeing this thing, especially with the Moana movie coming out. It's like, all
Yeah.
right, well, we see other representation of other race doing, representing, bringing their people on. It's
Yeah.
kind of like I think Waititi said it best, man. He's like, man, if it's gonna be an Asian movie, let it be an Asian movie. If it's gonna be a white movie, let it be a white movie. Now, when it comes to Polynesian, let it be a Polynesian movie. You know what I'm saying? Meaning also hire all the damn Polynesian actors. You know what I'm saying? It's like even the writers, the producers, like
Bro, how cool
let it
would
be
that be if
ours.
he came and filmed Moana in Samoa where he's from? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's something he can do. The
Yeah,
man
but
has
but
so
Moana
many.
Moana is not Samoa. It represents all Polynesians. You know what I'm saying? So it's different topic when it comes to
No, no,
that.
no. I'm saying off of the subject we're talking about that he needs to come to the islands and do something, or like how Troy Polamalu. If you want to be an alpha in the room, tell all the executives I want to film Moana in Samoa, where I'm from. And then you can bring all the, Hollywood down there and hire people in Samoa that can, play the parts. Nothing like that First Goal movie though. That movie was kind of junk.
Which one?
The
Oh, the
First
first
Goal
goal?
wins. Yeah,
Yeah,
that movie
that
was junk,
yeah,
bro.
that's another topic. And we're talking about
Yeah,
because we from America,
junk.
Samoa, y'all. So y'all
Yeah, that
fucked
wasn't
us up on
man.
that
That
one.
was so junk. No, if you want to do something like how Troy and them brought stuff down to the island, bring Moana down to and film it there, bro. That would be nice. And employ the Samoan people.
But anyways, whatever Uce Libre said, that's his own personal opinion. I still say Dwayne Johnson, represent your culture, then come and support us too. You know what I'm saying? Like the Y Uce channel. Follow us. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for sponsor. Shoot, sponsor me too, brother. We'll probably, you know what I'm saying? This might be something that you're looking for. We might be the $7 podcast that you don't even know that you need in your life, baby. You know
You
what I'm
know what? You
saying?
know what? I'll say this. The Rock, you need some what do you call us? Consultant, some Samoan culture consultants. Me and Wayus, we're available if you want to give us a call, and then you can just you don't have to pay us. You can just sit and listen what the feedback is, from two real Samoan dudes from the outside looking in. And we'll just share like 5 minutes. Hey, what's this all about? And, if I were you, do this and do that, take it or leave it. But, that's how we feel about that. But just a couple of nobodies with some info, outside looking in type shit. So if you want to give me a call, bro, give me a call.
Don't let Uce Libre speak for me. I want you to pay me if you want my advice or my consultant. You know what I'm saying? We both live in America long enough to where, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get paid, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get the merch.
Let's move on to the next
merch.
If y'all enjoyed this topic about Dwayne Johnson, leave a comment. Leave a comment on below. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, guys, man, to the listeners, we're streaming everywhere when it comes to audio. Audio is when you get to just drive around and you just hear the podcast. You just punch in the podcast and put in the Uce, and that's where you can find us. And then the two places that you get to watch us, like our wonderful face, is on YouTube and Facebook. I am sick and tired of telling everybody that. You know what I noticed? Only people that are business, like content creators, understands the whole description. They'll read the description, the little attachments on the pages, right? But the consumers, the regular folks, man. So I got to, when I say le care means don't give a shit. Don't even read the description. So maybe I need to, from the beginning, hey, this is why Uce, you can find us at, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just do that. Just advertise that in the very beginning. Screw the whole intro. Just say, you can find me, even on the short clips too. Because, I don't know, man. But anyways, man, so you still got time on your handles? What? Or are you ready to go?
What do you want to talk about?
Man, Uce,
how long we been recording?
Bro, I think we should just call it a day, man. What you think?
So Yaligam.
For real, man.
Yeah, we should do one
episode.
Subject.
Talk about a topic, rant. Well, anyways, listeners, you know what I'm saying? Uce Libre right here is being a bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to talk shit first. We were supposed to talk hella shit about Dwayne Johnson, and then flip it.
One shit at a time, Uce. One shit at a time.
I can see that you're on Dwayne Johnson's nuts, Uce. You're still on his nuts, Uce, because you were just like, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, one coconut at a time, Uce. That's how you crack them. One coconut at a time.
Yeah, man. And the next coconut, we're gonna be talking about. If you like this content, y'all, I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, man. We're probably just gonna do unfiltered, not even edit this shit, bro. We're just gonna post it and see where it goes, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm tired,
just
man.
Make a list. And again, do your disclaimer again. It's just our opinion, man.
Everything that we say, man. If you offended by it, that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. That ain't me, man.
Comment so we can discuss about this shit.
Yeah, let me know if you agree with Puni Moa, or do you agree with the actually another thing. I'm gonna make the announcement right now, y'all. I'm thinking of changing the name. I'm dropping the name Puni Moa. I'm just gonna go with the name Uce. What do you think? What do you think, Uce Libre?
Comment below if you like the change.
Yeah, because a lot of people on they don't even know. They're like, why? They'll just say why. They don't even know how to pronounce the UCE. And UCE means Uce. So
okay, that's good.
Yeah, let me just leave an affirmation. Here's an affirmation for y'all before we close it out, y'all. Life is too short to choose anything that doesn't light fire inside your heart. Take it how you want to take it, baby. I'm your boy Puni Moa. Well, no, I'm Uce.
That's right. If you guys don't like his name, comment below who he should change it to. Maybe Pascae, Moicolo, Putrito. Because Uce Libre is always going to be Uce Libre. Uce Libre.
All right, Uce. All right, y'all. Man, we'll see y'all the next one. We out, baby.
Why?